on my iPhone video, an updated version. I did one of these a long time ago when I had the 6S, and I just upgraded actually yesterday to the iPhone 8, and honestly, I don't see much of a difference. The only difference I can see is it's not like an actual home button, there's no headphone jack, and the battery is maybe like a tiny bit faster. But besides that, really not that different. The only reason I upgraded was because my old phone was 16 gigabytes and I never had any storage available. So I could never take pictures on my phone. I began to like not be able to watch people's Snapchat stories. A bunch of my apps started crashing and my phone began to like auto delete messages because there wasn't enough memory for it to receive incoming text messages, so it was a mess. So that's why I decided to upgrade. I wouldn't otherwise. I feel like people like them because they can get new apps, although I have like the most basic apps on my phone. You'll watch this and be like, oh yeah, maybe I should download text messages. Maybe I should download calculator. That's about it, but I hope you enjoyed. Enough of the rambling. Let's just get started. So here we have my phone. It is the iPhone 8, 256 gigabyte in silver. I really wanted to get the 8 Plus for portrait mode, but my hands are like tiny, so it probably wouldn't work. I mean, I can barely hold this one, so yeah, this one works just fine. And I got a case on it. It's not very protective right now, but it's just from Amazon. Oh my god, I just remembered I still have the plastic on it. Yeah, pro YouTuber. Let me just look at that real quick. Now I have a ton of 6 cases that don't fit this phone, so I'll probably be selling them on Poshmark if anyone's interested. Right now I just have this as my lock screen. It's from one of my favorite artists. I might change it, but this is just what I have for now. The name of this artist is like Mariano Pecini. I forgot his name, but I'll put it right here. I follow him on Instagram, and he does a lot of really cool, like, kind of psychedelic collages. I'll probably change it eventually because it's kind of like hard to read the time, but it's just what it is for now. Sorry, my phone keeps turning off. Like, it still has a lot of the factory settings. Here's my home screen, what you see once you unlock it. The background is from Tumblr, I think. Just a picture of some nice green plants, greenery. What more is there to say? So I'm just going to start off with the first home screen. I only have 2, try to keep it pretty simple. So on this screen we have home, calendar, photos, camera, then there's news, clock, weather, and maps. And news on my old phone, I would always get notifications, so I might turn that back on because I like to kind of try and stay up to date with current events. Clock just has my alarms, weather, and maps. And then notes and reminders I actually really use a lot. I love making lists on there. We have the App Store and iTunes Store, settings, music, and FaceTime. These 4 apps are just always at the bottom of the screen no matter which home screen you're on, and they're pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know what these apps are, I really don't know what to say to you. They're just phone, messages, email, and Safari. That's it for my first home screen, and I'll move on to the second one now where I have everything sorted into folders. I really don't like it when I have just all of my apps out and all over the place. My room may be messy, my life may be messy, but I try to keep my phone somewhat organized. First folder we have here is just called BS I'm too lazy to delete. These are things that came on the phone but I just don't feel like deleting right now, and they are compass, tips, find friends, find iPhone, pages, iTunes U, which I don't really know what that is. Is that like iTunes University? Files, TV, health, iMovie, Keynote, Clips, Wallet, and iBooks. And then the next folder is my school folder, which has just the apps that I use for school a lot. First one is Google Classroom because basically all of my classes have a Google Classroom. You can turn in assignments digitally, and also there's things posted on there like discussion. And then I have Quizlet because I like to make study sets on there, and they help me a lot. And that way, if you're just like standing in line somewhere, have nothing to do, you can just whip this out and get your grind on. And then I have Remind. I have Google Docs so that I can work on different documents on the go. I have this folder, but if I'm being completely honest, I don't spend much time on it. I'm normally just like on the social even when I do have free time. So that's just my little school folder. And then we have photo editing. I used to be really into editing my pictures, but now I'm kind of just like throw on a filter and we're good to go. But I still have a lot of these apps because I feel like they're useful for different reasons. VSCO has everything you could ever ask for. Let me show you. I used to have so many pictures on here, but I forgot my login to my old VSCO, so I just made a new one right now, and I'll show you a few of the features it has. So you can just upload a picture to your VSCO account, and then you press this button and you have access to all these filters. There's a lot more you can download, so you can go through and mess with all different things like the exposure, contrast. You can edit the skin tone in the picture, which is good if you took a selfie and the lighting's really bad or something. This app is an all-in-one for photo editing, and sometimes it gets complex because I'm not very good at editing my pictures, but I really like it. It's one of my favorites. If you took a shot every time you saw VSCO in a What's on My iPhone video, you would probably be dead by now. I have touch blur, which you can use to get rid of any sort of like personal information in a picture. Photo Studio I really like for their like 3D effects. Here's an example. I just imported this picture that I took in New York, and I'm gonna press effects. 3D effects are my personal favorite filters on here, although they have others. I could have sworn this one was free, but maybe it's not. So you can just go through and play with them. This is probably not the best picture for it. And then I have photo collage, and then I also have pic effects, which is just another filter app. I just uploaded a selfie on here, and you can go through, add a filter, kind of the same thing. The only ones I really use are PFX. That's it for my photo editing one, and now we have journals, which is only 2 apps. First one is like a period diary journal thing where you can just use it to track your cycle and your period, and ladies out there would totally recommend getting this. It makes things a lot easier. And then I also have a dream journal, which I try to journal in almost every day. I love dreaming and lucid dreaming and dream analysis. I originally wanted to do it on paper, but I feel like it's a lot easier to just do it on an app. And then my life folder just kind of has a lot of random apps in it, so let's go through this one. It's a fun one. So the first app in here is called Vegan Amino, and I really like this one, mainly for like recipe inspiration. For example, peanut butter chocolate cookies or banana bread cake. You can read blog posts. I really like it, and if you want to follow me on there, it's me Lexi1. I've had this app for a while. I'm on like level 7. You can level up. And then I have SoundCloud, which I am on every single day. I love SoundCloud. I'm gonna be a SoundCloud rapper one day, and if you want to follow me on there, it's Lexi with 3 L's. Let me go on it real quick. I don't know, it's not showing my username, but I'm on SoundCloud 24/7. I have some playlists on there. I'm going to be doing a playlist video on my channel soon. And then I have Bitmoji. I said I was never going to become one of those people. I just downloaded this app today because I was curious. It's called Ink Hunter. You can basically use the augmented reality of the iPhone 8 and put tattoos on yourself and see what they'll look like. I actually really want to get a tattoo, but I don't know of what. So this way you can see kind of like an estimate of what it'll look like on your body. It's not exact, it's still kind of glitchy, but you have to like write a smiley face on your hand and then you take a picture of it. I'm trying to do this one on camera. This is just a truly beautiful tattoo with a very deep meaning behind it. And then I have CB Now, which is basically a yoga meditation workout app. I saw it on Hitomi's channel. And then I also have the Leafly app, and that is everything in this life folder. The next folder that we have here is social, which is a small folder, but I sadly spend a lot of time on it. First we have Twitter, which I think is my favorite social media. You should totally follow me on there if you want. It's at itsmelexi1. Oh my god, I am so excited for this, y'all. Like, I don't care what I have to do, I will get tickets to this. But here you go, my Twitter at itsmelexi1. If you want to check it out, iconic retweets, would recommend, and I like talking to you guys on there as well. And then we have Instagram, which is at itsmelexi1. If you go on my account and spam me with likes, I might go spam you back with them, just like so I know that you're coming from this video. I'm not that active on my Instagram, but I do enjoy it. I like looking at other people's posts. And then I have Snapchat. I do have a YouTube one that I never use, and then YouTube because, you know, obvious reasons. And then we have the shopping folder. First I have Poshmark. I have a closet on there and I like to sell stuff. If you want to follow me, it's at itsmelexi1, and I actually have a code, so let me hit you guys up with it. If you want to download Poshmark and use the code itsmelexi1, you can get $5 off your first order. I love Poshmark. I did a whole video with them recently. And then the other app I have to sell stuff on is Mercari. Poshmark is more of like clothing and accessories, while Mercari is basically anything on here. My username on here is also at itsmelexi1. It's UGYSJC. And then I also have Uber Eats because sometimes at work I forget to bring food and I get really hungry, so I have that. Like, am I just gonna plug every code that I have in this video? Yes, I am. If you would like some free food and to come through and be a real one, use this code on Uber Eats. I've used it several times, been great. Kind of feels like you're doing a drug deal, but it's worth it sometimes. I thought this was the last folder, but actually I have one more, and that one's just tools, voice memos, contacts, and calculator. So that is going to be everything on this What's on My iPhone 8 video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. If you have any app suggestions you think I should get, let me know down below, because I am a new woman now with this 256 gigabytes of storage. I don't even know what to do with it. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, I am really not trying at all to show off. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and yeah, thanks for watching.